Welcome to another edition of the Sundown series, where today we'll be heading to a town or village called Oblong, Illinois. And this commentary is probably going to be just as short as the number of people that it is currently in this town as of the 2010 census. So basically, in this very brief, it says Oblong is a village in Crawford County, Illinois, United States. The population as of the 2010 census was 1,466. Remember what I told y'all about them very small towns. It says Oblong was incorporated in 1883. The original town site was on a naturally occurring oblongular prairie, hence the name. The crossroads at the town site was the location of a general store owned by Henry Peck. The prominent sign Hen Peck gave rise to the village original's moniker Hen Peck. Let's see here. It says, as of the census of 2000, there were 1,580 people, so their population has declined. 681 households and 439 families residing in the village. The population density was 1,662.8 people per square mile. The racial makeup of the village was 98.92% white. 0.19% African American, 0.25% Native American, 0.13% Asian, 0.51% from two or more other races. Hispanic or Latino of any race was 0.57. So basically, no other group that resides in this town or this village even is at 1%. They're all below 1%, and white people pretty much is a overwhelmingly palm colored town. Now, what I did was when I typed in Oblong Sundown or Oblong racism, it led me to this little comment or this little excerpt. It says, my speculation is that it must have come from the sayings official or unofficial, be out of town by sundown or don't let the sun set on your ass inward, according to who was talking or what was written. Maybe not, but I heard these things being said in the stories as heard it was a kid growing up in Crawford County. One time when I made the comment to my grandmother about how racist my father was and he died in 78, she said that he didn't have much of a chance. There used to be a sign at the edge of town that said the persons of colors had to be out of town before dark. So that's pretty much all I gather from this. And I'm noticing right here on this town sign right here says IGA. I didn't even know IGA went beyond the South, because my grandmother, God rest her soul, she used to live in South Carolina, and they had an IGA down there, and I always thought that was more of a Southern store than more than anything. It's not a store that you find everywhere, so I'm actually a bit shocked to see that it's located somewhere that is not considered the South. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, it wasn't really much to go on for this town right here. But like I've always said, any town that's overwhelmingly white like this one, I mean, they might as well be 100%. And they have a very small population. Like their population did not increase in 20 years. It declined. So I'm sure that in 2020, their population has gone down even further. And I can't help but wonder, when those towns are so small like that, there's a strong possibility that there's a lot of inbreeding that goes on. But that concludes this edition of the Sundown series. I will talk to you in the next one.